up, tie-dye family? My cat says hello. So I have been asked recently to do some mommy and me orders, and it's not something that I'm real familiar with. So I thought we'd do a little video today, just kind of showcasing where my thought process is going. I have two that I have already done, two sets that I've already done, and I have 3 sets that I'm getting ready to open up and reveal during this video. So we'll just go ahead and get started. This is the first one. So, I mean, they match so well, you almost can't see the little onesie in there. So that set came out kind of cute. I would have liked to have had a little less white, so I think if I were to do this again, I would probably not tie my sinew line so tight. I don't know, it's still kind of cute. That's the first one. And then this one's pretty cute too. So here's little mommy and me set with the shirt for mommy and the little onesie for baby. Matches pretty well. This is my first attempt at pastel, like a pastel pink too. I don't know if that's showing up on camera very well, but yeah, maybe if I lay them down this way. There we go. Yeah, just kind of a cute little mommy and me set there. So those were my first 2 tries, and like I said, I have 3 more that I'm getting ready to wash out here in just a few minutes, and then we'll open them up together. On a side note, I know you guys never see my face. This is a little awkward, right? Because I have to have the camera like way up here so you guys can actually see what's going on and what I'm doing, but I have enough followers now. I just kind of wanted to get on camera, let you guys know this is me. I'm Amy from Lifestorm Creative. I've been tie-dyeing for probably about 7 years now. I just love it. It's my passion, so I have a great time doing it, and I have a great time sharing, my adventure with you guys too. So, yeah, I'm gonna shut this off for now. I've got some stuff in my utility sink that I need to go wash out really quick. Just get the majority of the dye out of it, and then I'll bring it out here and we'll open it up together. Okay guys, we're back. My table probably looks different. I had to go and get my patio umbrella out of the shed because the sun came out and you guys weren't going to be able to see anything. So on these first 2, I just want to preface this by saying I don't have high hopes for these 2. As tie-dye artists, I think that when you know, right? And so these were both done with liquid dye, and I got a little squirrely in the dye application, and impatience kind of kicked in, and I had some other things going on at the same time, so it was kind of a rushed process. So I don't have high hopes for these guys, and also they're covered in black, so it's probably going to be a little hard to see the detail in them until after the final wash, which I will post those pictures at the end of the video. But I'm going to go ahead and open them up with you guys for the time being. They are somewhat rinsed out, so we're probably going to get a lot of dye coming out of these. Another thing I just want to mention, the 3 sets that I'm going to be opening up, they're all the same fold. I just changed the dye application. The fold, I actually got the idea from Diverse, I believe it's Diverse Designs here on YouTube. I was searching for ideas for onesies because onesies are not something that I normally tie-dye, and he had a really cute example of a onesie on his YouTube channel. So I did pull the fold from there, and then I just experimented with some different dye. See, that sun's coming out again. It's gonna be blinding me here in a minute, but that's okay. We're gonna get these opened up. I have the other 2 sets in the utility sink, and they still need to be rinsed out, so I'll get that done after we get these opened up. Hopefully you guys can see better than I can. clouds. Lifestorm loves clouds. So on these ones, these were liquid dyed, like I said. They were soaked in soda ash. They were barely damp when I dyed them. I did thicken my primary colors, but it didn't help the bleed because my fabric was still damp. So that's why I said things got a little bit squirrely. And when things get squirrely, I tend to fix them by covering them in black. So that's what I did, and either it worked or it didn't, you know. There's the little onesie. It requires a little bit of skill to do sleeve in, sleeve on a onesie. I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. You guys see that? I hope you can see that. It's gonna be even cuter, you know, when we do the wash, and a lot of these colors will lighten up. So, how cute. Okay. So again, huge thank you to I believe it's Diverse Designs. I know it's Diverse. I think it's Diverse Designs, spelled D-Y-E. For the tutorial on the diamond fold, because that's super cute. Okay, so we're gonna throw that inner water down here, and then we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that the adult version came out as cute. The other two that I'm going to be opening up are ice dyes, and I noticed when I went to rinse them out that one of the sets did not saturate all the way to the bottom, but thankfully it didn't saturate all the way to the bottom on both of them in the same spot. So I'm hoping they're going to match enough. It's probably going to have a little bit too much white in it for me. You guys, as you get to know me a little bit more, you will understand that I am not a huge fan of a lot of white in my tie-dyes. I like colors, so that's what I aim for. A little harder to untie the bigger stuff. A little more unwieldy. And I'm wearing gloves because especially with the liquid dye, I do use chemical water, so, you know, and these are just kind of barely rinsed out. So I don't really want a bunch of urea and calcium oil and stuff all over my hands. I wouldn't care so much about the dye because you guys probably can't see, but I already have dye on my fingers from not using gloves yesterday, so that's not a big deal. Oh, I remember. I broke my sinew when I was tying this, and it's super slippery. Okay, hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. I have to go get my pliers. Okay, we have the necessary tools. Hopefully I might be able to get this off of here. It really broke good. There we go. Don't you hate it when your sinew breaks and you like punch yourself in the face? I'm just kidding, don't do that. Try to pull away from yourself when using sinew. Always. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, there's the adult version. Not too shabby. It's kind of hard to see some of the purples down in the bottom. I'm hoping, that is a really dark purple. I believe it's True Purple from Grateful Dyes. So I'm hoping when I wash it, some of that purple will really kind of stand out a little bit more. But yeah, there's the second one. Okay, awesome. Those two match really well. I am going to go get the other two sets, complete their rinse process. I'll bring them back out and then we will open those ones up, see what we get. Okay guys, we're back. The sun's blinding me. So I got our last two sets rinsed out. And I'm kind of, I know it looks like I have a lot of light, but it's just because the sun is on the horizon, it's blinding me. So we're actually running out of light, so I have to work kind of quickly here. These two are the ones I was telling you that they didn't saturate all the way on the back. So we're probably gonna have a bunch of white, but it's like that on the back of both of them. So I'm hopeful. Also, these two were done dye under ice, which I don't normally do that. I find that it leaves weird speckles on my fabric, so I don't really like that. I can already see some speckling, so I don't know how these are going to come out, but we're going to open them up right now and see. And hopefully they are okay. Already seeing a little bit of white on this one I don't like. Next to the diamond here. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, right? All of these outfits were thrifted. I like to buy cotton clothing from thrift stores to practice on, or like if I get an order like this is for, it allows me to kind of try my processes and figure out what I want to do before actually doing the order. Oh, so we didn't saturate the diamond on the back here. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. I put quite a bit of ice on here, so I don't really understand why I have such saturation issues when I do dye under ice, but I just do. Yeah, that diamond did not saturate all the way through, darn it. Darn it. And the back's hardly saturated at all. So I'm kind of glad that this happened, because I think it's important for people to know when you're tie-dyeing, like, it doesn't always go to plan, right? In my defense, these two were kind of an afterthought. I whipped them up really quickly. yesterday, and then just kind of threw some dye on them, threw some ice on them, and left them alone. Usually when I do an ice dye, I'm checking on it several times and adding ice or adding dye if I need to, which had I done that, this probably would have worked out better. But yeah, it never feels good when you open up a fail, right? So that one was pretty bad. Let's open up the adult version and see if we failed as badly on that one. Oh, one more thing. So when you have a fail like this, or what I consider to be a fail, so yeah, the back didn't saturate, but it didn't saturate equally on both sides. So this is why you do sleeve and sleeve when you're doing symmetrical designs, because the front, when you do it sleeve and sleeve, the front two pieces are right next to each other and the back two pieces are right next to each other. When you fold in half, a lot of times what'll happen is you'll get dark on this side and light on this side. So, and that's worse, right? I mean, a fail is a fail regardless, but it is what it is at this point, right? Nobody's perfect. Chalk it up to a learning experience. I just wanted to try it. You know, like I said, I don't normally do dye under ice. I see a lot of people very successful at that, and I'm not one of those people. Dye under ice hates me. Dye over ice is where it's at, Betty. So I'll probably throw that onesie in the out white bright, see if I can't remove some of that color, and we'll do something else to it. All is not lost. Round and round we go. Where does the sinew stop? Nobody knows. There it is. It stops where you started. Haha. Okay. Yeah, see, this one didn't saturate on that bottom either. I also tried some colors that I'm not like used to ice dyeing with, so that may have been part of the problem. I think I did Wisteria, which it looks like the Wisteria washed completely out, and Plum Blossom, which is a super bright pink. Oh yeah, look at that. See, half and half, even though it was folded sleeve and sleeve. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. It's okay. Alright, so what we do with these is we throw them in the water, and then we out white bright them, and we try again. Try something different that will not involve dye under ice, because that's just not my thing. Okay, I have higher hopes for these next two. These are single color ice dye over ice. Quite a bit of color happening through here, so hopeful. I don't know why I'm opening up the big one first this time. I opened up the onesie first on all the other ones. Maybe it will be just the good luck I need. right in there. Why? What happened? Boy, this sucker tied itself in a knot. Why? Why are you fighting me? Why you gotta be like that? Can't we all just get along? Oh. Good thing that's not rayon. That would have been a rip. Manhandling these suckers. Why? Boy, this one just doesn't want to be untied. It's like, nope. Okay. Alright. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, this is a tank top, I forgot. It's the tank top. Oh yeah, okay. Like that mucho better. Mucho better. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let us see if the onesie came out as cute. If it did, then I may show this set to my client and ask her, or my customer, and ask her what she thinks. Because I think that top is super cute. I just hope they match enough. See now, like, this is why, you guys, this is why I like practice 8 times before I do a custom order. I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but I'm not a fan of custom orders because things can go wrong, as you just saw in the last set. So, but if I am going to do a custom order, and this one is for a friend, so, you know, if I am going to accept that responsibility, I definitely want to have my ducks in a row before I commit. Oh, that's cute. That's cute too. Snap the little buttons. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I mean, what do you guys think? You guys saw all the sets. You saw the pink spirals and the stripes in the beginning. Which other ones? Oh, you saw the black covered rainbows, which will look quite a bit different after I wash them. That's always the case with liquid dye. And then you saw the the fail. And then you guys saw these ones. I think these are super cute. And even though they're not like identical in color, that definitely says mommy and me. So hopefully my customer loves that as much as I do. I think that's super cute. Okay, so that was everything. I'm pretty happy with most of them. I mean, like I said, tie-dye is like, it can be so unpredictable, right? You just like never know. I mean, you kind of know, right? And you kind of plan for what you want to happen, but sometimes things just don't work out. And, but you know, out of, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets, and I had 1 set that didn't work out. So, not a bad average. Yeah. that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, huge shout out to Diverse Designs. I want to say Designs. I'm pretty sure it's Designs. On YouTube for the diamond pattern. Super cute. It's a little tricky to fold on a onesie, but it was doable. I definitely was struggling with like hearts and stuff on a onesie, so the diamond was a little bit easier, and I think it just adds a little bit of complexity to a tiny piece of fabric. So I'm pretty stoked about that design. So again, huge shout out to Diverse. Yeah, that'll do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Peace.